today's morning power up. This is gonna be a fun one. I like them all. Now it's interesting, right? I say this is gonna be a fun one. And I genuinely believe that every morning I wake up excited to join with you guys here, to hop on these calls and to share with you these insights, these thoughts that I have, because, well, there's a million reasons, but I would have loved to have had something like this when I was in your guys' shoes when I was coming up. Having access to advanced ideas, having someone who's sort of looking back to where he was back in the day and giving the advice he wished he had received, that's something I would have been extremely excited about. So I'm excited to give it. I'm excited to show up and share these ideas with you, because these ideas are the things that have created every positive outcome in my life. So I'm extremely happy to be here to share them with you, to join together with all you students who are on the same path as I was. We're all still on the same path, sort of at different levels of it. We're all pushing forward towards the same goal. And the goal never ends. It never stops. You never reach the top. There's always another challenge and obstacle to overcome. And these ideas, these lessons I share with you, I apply them just as much as you do, right? These are the things that help me push forward. And so having some time to sit here and talk with you guys about it, I mean, this is what I care about, think about already. So it's fun to sit here and share things with you that I found valuable and that I know will help you if you're anything like I was, young, hungry guy pushing forward, trying to become successful in the world. Let's take care of some housekeeping real quick. I will be posting the intro video submissions later today. We had some good ones. We had some kind of strange ones. I have a couple that I really like, so I'm interested to see which ones you like. They probably won't remain the intro for long. I think I'm going to probably create a couple new ones, but we are gonna honor it. Whoever was the winner is gonna get their intro set as the new intro for the live power up calls. And I think I have something special in mind for the winner. So I'll be posting it up later today. Also, good news, I have uploaded a bonus module to the day 2 material. So if you go into day 2 lessons now inside of the boot camp, there is a bonus video, like once you click the link and go inside, on time management. It's time management 101, right? And it's about a 14-minute video of me giving you some specific guidance on how to structure your time as an HU student, right? I give you some principles on time management, some specific but highly adaptable methods that you can use to manage your time better so that you can progress through the program more efficiently. You can learn the content, acquire the skills, and then begin your outreach and start landing clients as quickly and efficiently as possible, right? Time is the most valuable resource, and how you invest it is going to determine your outcomes. So this little 14-minute video inside of day 2, definitely go watch that right after this live power up, is going to help you learn how to invest your time. You're going to become a wise investor of your time, the Warren Buffett of your own time investment, but better and happier and healthier and a lot cooler. So definitely go check out the time management video. And with that being said, let's talk about, also quick note, that new video, there's some format changes. I've added a few things to make it a little easier to consume and a little more interesting. I'm going to be going through the entire boot camp and making some of those same format changes. Obviously, if you go take a look at it, let me know what you think about them. You'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the video. I just want to get your feedback as I go through it and re-enhance the content we have to make it more consumable for you. Now let's talk about the core idea that I want to talk about today, the core lesson, the mindset, the key to success that I'm going to talk about. And this one is the idea of on versus in. I said it's like the balancing act of all the goats, the greatest of all times. And let me explain this. So there's 2 types of activity in this world. Basically, you can categorize it into 2 different small categories, or large categories rather. You've got working in your business, and then you've got working on your business. Now, I'm going to use the term business here, but this principle applies to your life. It applies to any endeavor, any relationship. There's working in the business or relationship or whatever process, and then there's working on your business or on the relationship, etc. And let me explain the difference, right? Working in a business is performing the operational tasks that are sort of required. For example, as a copywriter, working on your business or in your business would be sending out emails, prospecting, performing, searching for new leads, writing actual copy. it's the operational, it's the stuff you do, right? It's the stuff that actually creates the results that you want, right? And that's extremely important. You want to spend as much time as you can inside of the business doing the stuff inside of your copywriting work, doing the stuff that's actually going to produce the results, right? You need to do that. Like, it's extremely important. However, every so often, at least once a day, you need to step out and step into the working on your business side of things, right? In order to improve what happens over here. Now, working on your business in the context of a copywriter is about sharpening your tools. It's about improving your skills. It's about practicing new things, learning new insights, going through the material, that type of stuff. It's extremely important, right? You're sharpening your tools. Another side of it is the analysis of the operations, like the things that you're doing, and improving the structure and improving how you do this. Now, the reason I'm talking to you guys about this is I did a deep dive with a few of the students inside the campus yesterday. We did a very, very deep dive, and it became apparent to me that many students spend all their time over here inside of the operations of this, or they try and spend some time there. Some people just don't spend enough time. They like waste their time. So that's the first thing you should do, is just spend as much time as possible working. The other thing that they do is they sort of repeat the process, or they just go through the motions without actually stepping out to analyze what they're doing and analyze the effectiveness of it and improve the effectiveness of it. I'm going to give you an example of outreach, right? People sit down and they go through the motions of creating an outreach template, or that they can use with their outreach. They go through the motions of finding stuff. They just kind of do it, and they just spend some time every day just kind of doing it, right? And they don't get results, or they get less results than they think, right? So then they just kind of fix a few things here and there, but they never really step out, look at their actual outreach method and analyze it deeply and find ways to improve it to get the result they want. They don't sit there and think, okay, if I was actually a prospect and I read this, would I say yes? No. Why not? Would I like this line? Would I like what they're saying here? What would I think about this? They don't actually sit and take time to improve the operational system here, the outreach method and strategy. They don't take time to actually sit out and work on it. So they just repeat doing the same thing over and over again, and they get worse and worse results, and they get confused and frustrated, right? As a person who is seeking to achieve great things, you have to take some time. You need to schedule some time. I talk about this in the time management video. You need to schedule some time to step out of the operations of what you're doing and work on the operations, work on the business. It's like the operations, the things that we do, it's kind of like a big machine, right? And you can operate the machine. You can be like cranking the crankshaft that runs this machine and going through the motions, right? But every so often you need to step back. You need to analyze the machine. You need to figure out what you need to tweak, what parts you need to bolt on, what parts you need to replace. Maintenance needs to happen. You need to step out and work on it, right? So as you guys are going through the program, as you're going through the course, as you're doing your outreach, as you're progressing through this, I want you to take some time every day. It doesn't have to be a lot. You shouldn't spend the majority of your time working on this. At this stage, you guys should be spending the majority of your time inside of your business, operating it. But you should take time every day, regularly, to analyze what you're doing, the effectiveness of it, and find ways to improve it, right? The more disciplined you are about performing this balancing act, the more disciplined you are about taking time out, a reasonable amount of time out of your day-to-day life to analyze your life, analyze your situations, analyze what you're doing inside of these important aspects of your life, your business, your relationships, your fitness, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, and find improvements. The more you do this, the more you will systematically evolve as a person, right? This is how you break through barriers. This is how you rise to greater and greater levels every single day, right? This is an important balancing act. It's an important principle. So I want you guys to all go watch the video. It's easy to get through. Obviously, go through the day 1 lessons, go into the day 2 lessons. All the access issues should be taken care of at this point. It should be extremely easy for you guys to work your way through this. But go finish day 1, go into day 2, watch this time management video, because it's going to be extremely helpful for you. It's going to take the principle that I just explained to you and give you extremely useful tools for implementing it in your day-to-day life. Which, again, if you guys can be more effectively invest your time as you go through the boot camp, as you go through the program, the faster you guys will get the results that you're here for, right? The faster you will become the kind of person you want to become, right? The faster you become a man of true, let's say, masculine excellence across all realms, right? People who win quicker, overnight successes, they're really just people who took the previous years and invested them wiser than everyone else around them, right? If you want to become the guy who's the one who stands out amongst your generation, learn how to accurately, effectively, and obsessively invest your time correctly now. So go watch that video. It'd be extremely helpful. With that being said, let's take these thoughts, let's take this energy we've accumulated as people all across the world working and pushing forward towards the same goals. Let's take it. Let's go apply it to our day. Let's use it to improve our systems, improve what we're doing, achieve better results, and move forward with our lives as a happier, more positive, and more competent and successful version of ourselves. Because that's the game. It never ends. We've just begun. It's going to continue until we die and perhaps even beyond then. So that being said, let's go out there. Let's get this stuff done. I will talk with you guys again tomorrow.